everybody, welcome back. We're at game number 2 for CraftCup Finals, best of 5. Naugrim losing that last game to a very risky hatchery first build, even though he had close spawns. And our Protoss player just took advantage of that and built that really quick gateway on 10, and then Chrono boosted out some zealots, kept the pressure up, followed up with some photon cannons, and got a really nice, easy win there. So we'll see if Naugrim decides to play a little bit more safe this time, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like he's going to pull two drones out here to attack that pro, but never needing to have to do that. He's going to actually leave happily and going to let him fast expand anyway. So Naugrim going for another hatchery hatchery first build, and we'll see if our Protoss player decides to play more aggressive this time. While this is a lot longer rush distance, there still is a lot of room where a Protoss player can be aggressive. So setting up for a simulator. Already has that gas going. It looks like he's going to throw down a Cybernex core, and he still has quite a few chrono boosts, so we'll see what he decides to chrono boost. Throws on that Cybernex core before building a Zealot, so we may not see any pressure this early, but actually there comes the Zealot. He might just use that to wall off. Doesn't look like he's going to chrono boost it and attack this hatchery. But the pool, about 50% done. So pretty standard openings from both players so far. But now Grim sticking to his strategy, I would assume, and just going for that hatchery first build, even though he got crushed last game. So that doesn't seem to be playing a factor to him. Actually, chrono boosting out that the end part of that Zealot and this Stalker. As soon as he gets that Stalker out, he should probably come up here and do some poking around in that Zerg base. Force him to build some Zerglings who have to fight off that Stalker. So building one more pylon over here by the rocks. Pretty smart idea for any race to do. Just put some vision over by these rocks so you can see if your back door is about to get broken in. So that Stalker is going to pick off that drone very quickly. And we'll see if is he actually going to go for a... Is he going to go for a scout? Is he going to go for... Yeah, he's probably going to go scout with that. Throwing down a forge. Now, I've seen a build like this from this Protoss player where they go one gateway, one cyber core, start warp gate, excuse me, get forge, and then start researching forge attack 1 upgrade. And as soon as that attack 1 upgrade finishes, or as soon as it's near finished, they put down 2 more or 3 more gateways, so that way they can start pumping out units very quickly. And we'll see if he's going to do that maybe for a 1 attack timing push. He's going to use all his chrono boosts on this one forge to get that. Yes, it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do here. So he's going to go for the 4 warp gate, attack 1 timing push, and he's probably going to make another gateway here as soon as this pro gets enough money to build at 150, and he'll be able to buy himself a nice fancy gateway. There it is. So that's definitely what he's going to do here, and he really needs to start chrono boosting some more. He's got more than enough energy. There he goes, catching back up. And our Zerg player is going to have to really put up a lot of defense in this position. The one problem with Zerg on this map when you fast expand is it's not like Lost Temple. You can't just put a bunch of spine crawlers here and hope that they don't not break you, but you have to worry about them breaking in the back door, and then you have spine crawlers up here, and this is so open they can just walk around your spine crawlers. So this Zerg player is really going to need a lot of units to have to deal with this push. And we actually have a proxy up here. Ooh, we like this. Completely out of sight of the Zerg player. Even if normally our Zerg player would have like a Ling or something up here up front to do some scouting, maybe he'll go do that. And he actually has one here by this Zelnaga tower. Pretty nice. I would like to see another one here. There's no reason Zerg player should have map control this early in the game, considering how many Lings he's got. So let's check the economy right now. So our Zerg player is ahead by just 2. So his economy is a little bit ahead. He's getting that 1 attack upgrade, so he might be suited pretty well for this fight. The attack upgrade, the 1 attack upgrade is just now finishing for our Protoss player, and he really should be chrono boosting some of these warp gates just to spend all that money. But he is actually just getting supply blocked there just for a second, so that's going to slow down his rush just a little bit. And his unit combination isn't the hottest. A little bit of attack here trying to get that Zelnaga tower control, but he does see the attack coming. He's aware of it, and he's probably going to start pumping out quite a few drones, or sorry, Zerglings, 10 more Zerglings coming out. And it looks like there's going to be attack coming through. He doesn't have the best unit combination to deal with these mass Lings. He really needs a lot more Zealots instead of warping in Stalkers. So he really needs to lay off the Stalkers and get more sentries and zealots. So he's going to try and break in here. We have a counterattack from the Zerg player. Looks like he's going to try and break in the main, but he's walled off well enough here, and he's got one zealot breaking. But if he doesn't have it on hull control, I don't know if he can squeeze through there. This is going to be close. Oh, very bad. He needed to move the zealot up close. That's actually going to all fall there. We just got to see how many units the Zerg player can muster. He's got 2 queens down here. Wow, quite a few batches of Zerglings, and then 1 spine crawler, even more Zerglings coming up. So I think our Zerg player should be able to crush this fairly well. And a couple force fields going down. A little bit too premature, I think, right there. But yeah, he just has way too many Stalkers, and Stalkers are garbage. And Mana actually GGing. Stalkers aren't completely garbage, but against Masslings with 1 attack upgrade, they're pretty bad. But yeah, and then it may have actually been close, but he messed up here. He didn't have his unit right at the very front, and that just let those Zerglings sneak in. And they're like water; they'll get through every single crack you have in your base. And that was a very smart move by Grim, just taking a couple lings, doing a counterattack, seeing if you could get in, and he easily held it off this attack on the front anyway. So that was game number 2. We're tied at 1-1, and I'm going to cast game number 3 next.